I can hear you. You're far away, though. I
Not
think.
at all. Can't hear you. I'm just playing. Very disturbing and scary.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. There we go. That's a new marker for Vimfina. So I've been kind of out of it the past couple days, barely reacting, barely talking with anybody. And I'm actually going to step up to Clandon and I'm going to say, it kind of slipped my mind that you have been afflicted, my friend. Would you like me to take care of that for you?
I mean, we're both afflicted.
I mean, specifically with the uh, and I kind of like lower my voice, the bathroom issue that you've been
Oh
having.
yeah.
Would you
That'd be
like me
nice.
to? I mean, I can take care of that really quick for you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay,
Thanks.
I'm gonna go ahead and cure disease. I'm just gonna use 5 points for my lay on hands and cure.
Woo.
Neon
Whew.
P. In Port Neon Zaru.
As Fuzzy pointed out, there are worse diseases.
True, but that's the one you got, so let's go ahead and make sure you don't have it anymore. Yeah,
Yeah, the one you mentioned was pretty scary.
perfect. So I think our next step should be to get Vorn here back to our contact. Mr. Yeah, well, Mr. Wakanda. Wakanga. Pretty much.
Is Musharraf still around? I mean, he barely made it out of the water. Okay, okay. Just making sure. Got it.
Right. 2 days of travel. Those are my last 2 rations. I did not eat this morning. Yeah, that's fine. I got an alchemy jug. Alrighty.
So, how many food? How many? Okay.
Yeah.
I need to use that alchemy jar.
Yeah. So the alchemy jug can produce 8 gallons of water,
Yeah.
not mayonnaise. It can. Yeah, it can produce mayonnaise. But it can produce 8 gallons of water, fresh water a day. Or if we wanted to like drink salt water, it can do that, I suppose. But that's usually not really good for you.
Let's boil the water first.
Because it's 2 gallons per day, and there's 4 of us. Well, 5, I suppose. With
I did have to. I had that disease.
yep, I used my paladin lay on hands to take care of it.
What do I need it. Oh no.
Did you
I'm
want
okay
to
with
see
that.
his neon urine?
I mean, we were
It's
talking about selling
the
it.
newest drink in the land, Mountain Dew.
The clothes. You can drink it or you can use it as a nightlight. You know, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that Mushreb has his own water that he brings with him, right? And also assuming that Kilzover probably he's okay. Yeah, so he's taken care of. So there's just the 4 of us, and we need 2 gallons of water a day, according to the panther can drink river water. That doesn't hurt it. It's an animal. So it's 6 gallons for the total party. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So on a normal day of travel, we wouldn't have any sort of issues. We may want to grab some water just in case. Yeah.
I was carrying 2 rations, but I drank up those rations while I had that disease.
Yeah, I think that definitely we need to restock. Obviously, we've been out in the jungle for a full 10 day, actually. Surprisingly, this is the beginning of a brand new week. So we need to restock and we need to hopefully get our next clue towards where this artifact is, the soulmonger. Yes, Blue's Clues. Um, and then I
Oh boy.
also, let's see, what else did I want to do? I also wanted to go to the Church of Gond. I just needed to do some minor repairs on my armor, check on a few things, that sort of thing. Um, and how much? I gotta calculate how much gold I have here.
Not enough.
19, 34. Your eternal reward. Yeah, okay. And then I have something special that I need to do while we're in town. So, but first, let's go talk to Prince Utamu and take care of. And I kind of grab the amulet, handing Vorn off. I suppose he's been valuable, but it there's one thing that's more important than having a giant robot, and it's saving the lives of a bunch of people by stopping the soulmonger. Not
And
just the
himself.
lives, the eternal souls, which would be kind of a big deal for a paladin to have to do. So there's no conceivable way that I can keep this thing, but I do want to make sure that it's not this device is not going to be used for evil first. So, Clandon, do you know anything about gathering rumors, intelligence, that sort of thing?
I know how to talk to people.
I mean,
About
that's a
my
start.
father.
Can you ask them about the prince instead? Just can you say, do you know the prince? And then when they ask what prince, you say Wakanga and ask them what kind of guy he is.
Okay.
Okay, I think this is a good idea. I don't
She
want to
might be a
hand
lot
this
more
device off to
reliable.
somebody who's going to just use it to terrorize the city or try and take control. Yeah. So if we can't, because I mean, Vorn is pretty powerful. So if we can kind of ask around in the city first and make sure that he's not some sort of deviant or mastermind or anything like that, that'd be fantastic.
Why didn't we ask Mushadi, man? That guy knows everything.
Uh, is Mushrib still near us, or did he wander off
Nah, he
already?
wandered off.
Okay, well, he probably knows everything about the jungle because he's a jungle guide, but I don't know about the city itself.
Alright. Off I go.
All right.
I'm probably just gonna go stare at that bow. That
In the
rusty.
meantime, while Clandon and Venfina run off and gather intelligence, I am going to walk Vorn through the city, and I am going to take him to the Church of Gond. I want to show him to the church.
Y'all gotta see this.
Yeah, basically like, check it out. Damn it. A disturbance or not? So is this a me performance or is this
Come
a
on, they've got dinosaurs walking through the street. Dance through the streets.
Okay, yeah. They're both the same for me, so I'll just tell him to walk this way.
Walk this way.
Ooh, perfect.
Whew.
Uh, uh-huh.
This
Ooh.
place doesn't seem very nice.
No, it's kind of weird. That's 12. Okay, and then the last one. You're doing great, Vorn. You're doing great.
Woo!
He does great. Hmm. Sorry, sorry. Hmm. So I'm having you guys go collect information while I show the shield guardian to the church. Okay, perfect. I need you to gather intelligence, Vamfina. It's very important.
I stop a passerby like, hey, can you point me to the nearest tavern? I don't remember where. Probably where I start to run into people. Oh, nice. Uh, Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm still pretty thirsty from you know.
Yep, yep. The creatures that live in the garbage.
Trial by Raptor.
Oh, the one who makes all the mazes, the croc dude. The god of this area. Hmm. Uptown. Little scallywags. Huh, I get it. By the way, the god's name is Ubtao. Ubtao. Yep.
Uptown.
That is a successful religion check for me.
Uptown Funk.
Hmm. So I'm going to turn back to Vorn and touching the amulet. I'm going to say, "Okay, take the pose that I told you about." And Vorn is going to do the full on like stand up straight Superman hands on the hips pose. Yep. And then I'm going to turn back around and I'm going to say, "So I found something cool in the jungle, guys. Does anybody want to take a look?" Uh, we were searching in the jungle for it, and we were able to basically we were told where the location was, and we were able to find it. It looks like it was made by a wizard by the name of something that I remember here. Um, Shish kebab. Nope, I just have that. It's in a journal. So, what's the wizard's name again? What was the guy's name?
The Shining One.
Shazam. Okay, just some wizard that had created this. It looks like the shield guardian survived far longer than the wizard had. It is fantastic craftsmanship. Not too far. We were about halfway to, or nearly to Camp Vengeance, if you know the location. It might be. It's kind of a relatively new. Yeah. So what are we looking here? Like 4 days out? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and raise my hands and be like, peace, brother, peace. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with our benefactor who sent us on this mission. He is the one who requested that we find the amulet and bring it back to him to control Vorn. I brought him here first to kind of let us examine him, uh, give everybody a chance to look him over while my friends uh, hash out the details, as it were. And if we can get something like this built for our churches too, it could be a great blessing to the people. So it's of course, yes. Feel free to look him over. I have to do some repairs on my armor, and do some different tasks. Do you mind if I take one of the workstations while you guys look? Yeah, and I'm gonna leave him to it. I'm gonna go over. I thought I would be able to create a set of plate armor, but I vastly miscalculated how much gold it was. I can only do up to 100 gold in my channel divinity, and it costs 1,500 gold for a plate of or a set of plate armor. So yeah, not going to be able to make that for a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna tinker, repair any armor that's broken, make sure that the magic items are all functioning properly, that sort of thing. And actually, I am going to create. I'm going to use the materials that the church provides me to, while I'm here, create just some ammunition for Clandon and Aurora, just some arrows, because I can make. It says I can make up to 10 pieces of ammunition in an hour. So. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, yeah, because it's just metal ammunition. I'm not actually. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and however long it takes them to do their stuff, I'm going to first. I'm actually going to create a duplicate amulet, Vorn's amulet. Not it won't be functional as an amulet. It's just the same kind of construction because I really like the look of it for when I create my own shield guardian someday maybe. And I'm going to change the symbol though to be the symbol of Gaunt, and that's going to be my new holy symbol. Okay. Yep. So in that case, 20 pieces of or 20 arrows for Aurora and Clandon. Actually, let's do Clandon. Do you use your bow too often? Do you have a bow?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Okay.
Aurora uses her a bunch too.
Yeah. So let's do 20 for each of them, and then if it takes longer for my companions to get back an extra hour or so, we'll do 10 bolts for Vamfina's crossbow as well. Okay. Yeah, which I'll give those to everybody when they get there, but Adam now it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna stop and buy some arrows.
Well,
Awesome.
you got a few.
I just need a drink. Thirsty. I go ahead and sit down at the bar. Good. I would actually love an ale. But if I can ask to get a water, some fresh water with it as well, that'd be great too. Have you ever heard of the neon disease? Yeah, man. Yeah, it makes you quite thirsty. I gotta replenish my fluids here. Nothing too heavy tonight or today. Don't worry, my no, my paladin friend got rid of it, but he didn't replenish the fluids in my body. So that's your job. I like I like my privacy. Um, yeah. I'll start with the drinks here. We can chat a little bit later. I might have some questions for you in a minute. Thank you, sir. Uh, Clendon. All right. Perceiving it all.
Half a gold. Yeah, so each of those is 5 silver, basically, is the equivalent. Yeah, freaking spoiled, rotten little pieces of poo.
Street rats.
There's always the needles. All right. Urgh.
Oh, thanks. Remind me, who are you again? Sorry, I've already had a couple drinks. Yeah. Zendar? No, Zendar is the harbor master. Jabal? Maybe it's Waffle. Big
Big
man?
fan.
Big fan? Dude, big fan. I'm glad to hear you guys made it back back here safely. No problem. I mean, what else we gonna do? We stumble upon people, in need of help. I'd expect. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the drink, man. I really needed that. I won't tell you why. It seemed to turn off other people. Well, while you're here, do you know? Have you lived here for a while? You familiar with the area and the people? I mean, if you're a merchant, then maybe you might be able to, you might know a little information. We've just had some, dealings with Prince Wakanga, and I'm trying to get a better sense of what kind of guy he is. If you had any dealings with him yourself. All right, and no hidden kind of what's the word? I mean, no shady dealings that you've heard of it or anything.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, a little bit. If you could remind me a little bit.
God.
Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate the information. How about I get your next drink? All right.
Yep, sure.
All good. Back to the drinking.
So 4 or 5 hours. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll come over at that point. Yeah. And I'll just clap my hand on his shoulder and I'll say, I assure you that this thing won't be here in a few minutes. Then I'll turn to the other brother and I'll say, I need to meet my companions. Hopefully, get this all sorted out. So I thank you for um, letting me use your workshop as usual. And praise be to you and to Gaunt.
Praise be.
I will speak with him on it. I will nice and slowly put on the amulet, give them a little bit of time to finish scribbling what they're scribbling, and then I realized that I did not say where we were supposed to meet, so I'm going to just head directly to the trade prince's area. Show this off in front of him in case I don't give it to him. Sounds like a good idea, Roland. Let's do it. Sure. Vanfina, did you say something? Okay. So she might have met me outside the temple. Okay.
I'm wrapped up in the kind of impromptu little drinking party.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of lost track of meeting up with you guys. So I mean, if you guys find me, great.
We totally know where you are.
Dude, oh man, we're having fun.
So outside the temple, I'll wave at Vanfina and I'll say, "What'd you find out?" Good. Okay. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I just worried that I don't want to just hand something off and have it be somebody who's going to be evil. So, do you have any idea where Clandon is? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a wisdom check and see if I can figure out where Clandon would have gone. His MO. And there's only one place that I know that Clandon would know, not realizing that he didn't remember where it was. Um, and I turned to Benfina and I say, "Do you want to go grab him at the same inn that we stayed in last time we were in town? I believe he should be there." Yeah. Okay. And I'll take Vorn directly to the prince's palace, and we can meet up there.
Oh man, I'm not that drunk. I was drinking the light stuff for a minute.
Why are both of our elves thieves? This is weird. Yeah, sure. Thieves can. This is definitely in character.
Hold on, hold on. Barkeep, do you mind filling up my water skins? That water was really good. I could use a little more on the road. Yeah. Uh,
There's
Thank you.
one, and
Is there a count? Did I get my water skins filled up? Boom. Yep. Got it. All right. Let's go.
okay. Mm-hmm. The mage, right? Oh, yeah. And I will go ahead and I'll take the amulet off,
Uh,
and I will
I'm
step forward.
I'm just nursing my water skin.
And and Clayton. And I will hold up the amulet to him and kind of give a slight bow, and I'll say, Prince Wakanga, I present to you Vorn the Shield Guardian. Mhm. Of course. Hmm. Well, we're more than happy to provide it. We just ask that you take care of him and don't abuse the power. Of course. I know that the Temple of Gond has already expressed interest in using him to help repair some of the aqueducts. If you were planning on loaning him out, of course, yeah, we would be more than happy to um, get that, and as well as the information that we were hoping you could provide about the rumors that you heard. Abode.
This water's
Goodbye,
so
Vorn.
good.
Goodbye, Vorn. Yeah. Uh-huh. Eh, she might agree. She might stay out with him. But don't know. I like how you gave her a crossbow. Like these are cool, man. Are these original drawings or? did you- Oh, cool. Okay. Chill with the animals. Oh, Hey, I forgot to ask. Sorry, really quick out of the game. Did we get any experience last time that I was missing out on, or that I needed to add, or anything? I don't know how you want to
I
handle
put it
that.
in the chat.
Okay, so well, I'll just do a calculator here. I got. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt everything. 713 experience. I feel incredibly overdressed and filthy compared to this place.
This is nice.
Probably should have taken a bath and changed into some casual clothes. Yep. So I will remain standing.
I'm tired. I sit
I
down
hope
on a
so.
pillow.
Mhm. Of course.
I I'd asked for a coffee. I don't know if they have coffee, but I was looking for some coffee. Straw. I think I think they get the sense of what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Somebody else want to roll that second D10?
We got to roll another one.
Okay. So Sorry, what was that?
Wait, what is it?
Slash roll 1d100. Okay, so two
I
35s
wrote a 5 with the D100. Wow.
and a 12. Wow, we kind of rolled crappy, but okay. Someone's rolling on random tables. It's the best thing ever.
Oh man.
I love random. I love the random tables in the DMG. I wish there was more. I need to get. I think I need to get like Xanthar's, because it has more like magic items in it, doesn't it? Yeah. But even then, it's like not enough. Yeah, they're on different tables.
Man, my head's really starting to clear up. I don't know what they gave me, but that stuff was good.
Crack.
You don't notice. You don't notice when you're that. I'm still nursing my water skin too. Oh, I didn't get an ooh for mine.
Ooh. Holy crap.
Do we only get one of these items? Or two of them? Well, I think we've got one picked.
That 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 rod is absolutely incredible. Like holy crap. Like
Wow.
this, yeah. Are you sure you want to give us that, Preston? Okay. Yes. No, true.
That's pretty OP though.
No. I think the closest would be Clandon.
Yeah, but
Cause don't you have like aren't you like an arcane
well,
archer or something?
I do have Arcana. I think I got some dealings with it with my whatchamacallit. Oh, my spells? Yeah. But a spell scroll's like one
No.
time use, or is that? See, I just wonder if someone may not just benefit more from the weapon, the +2 weapon.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like I've already got a +1. I mean, we should. We kind of want to look at what everybody has and see who needs what the most, right?
Yeah, so I have yeah, so we'll go ahead and sit down and discuss this. I have a +1 mace, but it's Lightbringer, so I kind of am wary to get rid of it. The Rod of Lordly Might is a little tempting though.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely think that we should take that as one of our options and give it to somebody.
Yeah.
Probably Venfina because you kind of do the most like weapon switching. Hmm.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah. Being able to switch between like a mace and a battle axe and a sword and a spear would be very helpful for you, I think.
Yeah. Um. So, what does Aurora have? Do we know what weapons she has? Yeah. So she might benefit. Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably just has the basic longbow still, right?
Yeah, I don't think she has a magic longbow or anything.
I think we should get her that +2 weapon. I've got like the gauntlets of ogre power and a +1 longsword, so I feel I've got some.
I don't think there is like a magic weapon that's a bow
I thought I saw one at the store.
because I thought that it's just ammunition that gives you bonuses, but I could be wrong. Yeah, she does use a longbow. That's huge if she can do a +2 longbow. So, question on the longbow. Um, does that make any attack magical, or does the ammunition need to be magical? Yeah, so yeah. So that's the question. How much ammunition is it if we're doing the ammunition? Bundle of 20. So it comes down to a question, and this is completely metagaming. It comes down to a question of do we want her to have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls all the time, or do we want her to be able to pierce through magical or non-magic resistance? Because there are monsters that have like resistance to slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage from non-magical weapons. Um,
I don't know. I'm just a farm boy.
I'm the farm boy. We're all farm boys.
Man, what are we doing here?
Yeah, so it expends the magic. So true. We yeah, we can try and make her some magical ammunition. Okay, bow's fine. Uh
Yeah, I was trying to go for like the Minecraft enchanted bow that shoots fire arrows with infinity ammo kind of thing, but
um so I was looking up in the D&D 5th edition errata, they say that a magic weapon that has the ammunition property, the ammunition fired from it is considered magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances and immunities. So I think the idea is that meaning that if it has the ammunition property, then any ammunition fired from that weapon is considered magical. I can send you the
there's so much there's so much homebrew stuff. I can't ever tell what's official and what's what people have made up.
yeah. Mike Merles on D&D confirmed that normal arrows count as magic for resistance purposes from a magic bow. Just so I think because I was wondering about that too because it wouldn't make sense to have magic ammunition and a magic weapon at the
Yeah.
same time. But I think what the difference is the ammunition is just cheaper. Do they stack? Oh, I would think that they wouldn't. But let's see here. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Hey, y'all.
bonuses stack unless a feature or item tells you otherwise. Wow. Okay. he doesn't he doesn't do ranged weapons. He's fine. Although we should keep that from Scott. I think we get her the bow and we see what type of magical ammunition is available if we want to stack her bonuses super high.
For those special occasions.
Yeah. And she does have that one ability that she takes like -5 on her attack roll to do extra damage. So stacking up, yeah, like stacking up bonuses on that would be helpful for her too, I'm sure. All right. So I think we uh Prince Wakanga. I believe we are going to go with the this first item, the rod that you presented with us, and this longbow. Very generous of you. Of course, we'd be more than happy to. I mean, we're already going to be helping them, and we'd be more than happy to go talk with them. Oh, perfect. Um, yes, we actually, in case there's any sort of issue, we probably should grab a few supplies before we leave the city. Maybe freshen up a bit. We've been on the road for a while, so we should probably all.
Technically, we're on the river, but you know,
Right.
tomato, tomato.
Thank you. History. Terrible at history. No.
Offense. All right. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Uh, should we do that after we freshen up?
I cannot remember I mean, actually, no, I can. I've never had comfort like this as far as a bathhouse goes.
No, no, this is almost overwhelming how awesome it is.
Hmm.
Now,
Roland shaves off the little bit of scruff that he's gotten over
I
the.
really like this guy.
I'm glad that we decided to trust him. I mean, not just because he's honoring us with the ability to bathe, but other reasons as well. I'm sure. Sorry, I'm just relaxing. It's too nice in here. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came back to me.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand off a bit of money and do um I guess I'll fill up the water skin that I have. I don't know. I mean, I have the jug, so I should be okay. Well, I should be is the big question there. And then
Must
I'll
be
go ahead and I'll
busy.
go ahead and procure a week's worth of rations, so 10 because they're 10 days. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So five gold total for 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll buy 10 as well. Cake. I also want to replenish the pitons or pittons that I've used out of my bag. So the two of those, how much would that? I don't know. Okay. Okay. While she's doing that, yeah, while she's doing that, I kind of slip in to talk first. Hey, thank you so much for being a gracious host and allowing us to use your home and your facilities here. That was wonderful. Phew. All right. I did. If you don't mind, I thought I might ask you a question. I hope you might be able to provide some information. Might this name ring a bell? It's a person known as the Traveler. Well, I'm trying to find my father. And I got some information from a man. Uh, what was the name of the place we were at before?
Vengeance.
No, the previous map before we came to Jolt.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna lead up to that. I got that information from the spider, but yeah, yeah. And this man known as the Traveler, it sounds like there's a potential that he might know some information about my father, or it could potentially be him based on the description. I go ahead and give him the description as well of my father. Well, besides the scar that he has, the only other thing that I have for my father, and if you'll excuse me, and here I kind of unlace my tunic and show him the tattoo on my back.
I'm still in the bath, so I'm just gonna ignore this.
Please. Yes, when I was a very young child, I just have patches of memory of him visiting my mother and myself, and I remember him placing his hand on my back and this flash of light, and he essentially left me that mark or tattoo on my back. And as of recently, you mentioned this connection to other planes and stuff. When we're in fighting, I've begun to be able to feel some of that power well up from that mark, and it helps in our fighting, especially in dire situations. And I'm able to like put myself out there, stretch out my mind, and sense, uh, you know, what I believe would be portals. I haven't ever felt one, so I don't know exactly what it feels like, but I am able to kind of stretch out my consciousness and to almost like search for them in kind of my immediate area. I appreciate it, and any information would be greatly appreciated. Of course, I'm sure it goes without saying I appreciate your discretion in the. I think everybody would agree that'd be a wonderful idea. We really appreciate and like Mushadi even, and plan to help him once we've settled things with this soulmonger. He's got ninja servants.
Okay. So it's just about 9 o'clock. How are we all? Is that what we're gonna call it tonight, or are we gonna continue on? Okay. I think we're good. We'll wait for Mushrib, and then we'll head out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
man. He's our man. He gets us around. And we're not.
Well, it depends. If we get good information from the Aarakocra, we might head straight out from there. Which is why. Which is why. Yeah. Well, because we're teleporting to the south, right?
How does Syndra look? I had noted here that she's struck by the curse too, right? Gotcha.
I'll tell her to stay strong. Well, it's not a contest or anything. Then I could panic. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yep. I think that's good. Hmm.
Hi.
So they're actually avian people, by the way.
So she's an archmage, right? What? Like, I don't see a mage class. What is that? Like
Wizard.
fallen? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a type of.
Yeah. She's a wizard, Harry. Uh, Mages just fall under wizards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're interchangeable in fifth edition. I think in first edition or advanced, there was actually a wizard class and a mage class. Like they were different, but they kind of just the same thing
Cool.
now. Yeah, yeah. Basically, the sorcerer took over the mage portion. I think. Um, cool, 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 cool. Thank you very much. That was
That's
awesome.
good stuff, dude. That rod.
Sure. The 14th or the 21st works for me.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure the 21st is good for us. So
yeah. And then yeah.
okay.
Sounds good. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thanks, Preston.